What up? What up? What up? What up with y'all? It's your boy Jax Wild and the homeboy PG the Hustle.
What's
What's
happening?
good with y'all? What's happening? You know, it's another Wednesday, so you know we pulling up on y'all, trying to show y'all how it was. We redeploying back to the real life. We're civilians now, and we just want to just chop it up about how it feels to be back. So hustle, how's your week, man? I heard
Oh,
you had a little sick.
yeah, a little under the weather, but
Okay.
I'm back upright. I'm good.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, I ain't slowing down, man.
Did you have to take off work or you still out there hustling?
No, I took no, I went to work today. I was out there working, man. I just basically took it easy. Let's just say that
Okay,
I went,
okay.
did my thing. You know what I'm saying, and then uh, you know, called it a day, and got back situated, and I made sure my numbers and all that stuff was good, and the people that I
Yeah,
need to take care of was taken care of on certain days. But other than that, you know what I mean. Hey, to the grind, man. And I went checked in. I went to the OVA.
oh, okay.
Couldn't
How's
find a
that?
parking spot.
Oh,
Couldn't find a parking spot. Yeah, no. Well, I'm always up there for my tests, and man,
okay.
just all kind of stuff. My blood work and health. Just trying to stay healthy. And they keep a good eye on me and stuff, man. Despite what people say, man.
Right,
I
right.
still got insurance too, though. Don't get me wrong. You still need that insurance. Don't get it twisted. You still need that insurance. Yeah,
Hey, you got to have it. You got
Hey, this is
to
the
have it,
redeployment
bro.
podcast. We just speaking real. We just speaking real life facts.
We real out here in the field, man.
Ain't front of me.
Um, I myself just returned. Well, not just returned, but
You had
but this,
time.
huh?
I heard you had a time.
Yeah, I was up in Atlanta over the weekend, man.
Okay.
I found me another. I told everybody I talked to, I'm gonna be a basketball coach. Right now, I ain't hired yet, right?
Yeah.
But when I get hired, I'm gonna be ready.
Yeah.
Because I was at another coaching conference. At this time, I was with USA Basketball. So
Okay.
USA Basketball, we know them from the Olympics, right?
Nice. Yeah.
But they are actually their own organization.
Yeah.
Um, that go all the way down to I want to say 14U. So
Mm-hmm.
14U is where they start kind of like the Junior Olympics, and then they take a college group when
Yep.
they're like
Yep.
seniors, juniors in
Yep.
college, and
Them the
they
dudes that beat
compete.
Jordan and them, remember back in the day?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And then they
So
came back the next day and whooped on them.
whoop them. Hey,
That was Kevin Garnett and them. That was Kevin
beat
Garnett
the
and his class.
brakes off them boys, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I was able to see I don't know if you know Jay Bliles. He used to play for Duke. He's now a like analyst, NBA analyst.
No, I was gonna say
Got
the
to
name
see,
sound familiar.
yeah, got to see Stan Van Gundy. He came
Nice.
and talked to us.
Legend.
Uh Legend. And he started it off because they read their bios. Oh, he coached here, he coached there, he coached there, blah, blah, blah. And when he got the mic, he was like, look, as a coach, man, there's one thing people don't talk about. I was at all those places because I kept getting fired. Bro, we
Mm.
hollered. I was like, what? Why would you start us off like that?
That's
He
the
was like,
truth.
yeah, so if you go away from here and you choose to not want to listen to me, I get it. Cause I just kept getting fired. But nah, he was mad dope. So we got to see, they have a team that's kind of like on standby. And
Yeah.
so some coaches use them, some coaches don't. They put them through like drills and stuff. And
Okay.
man, shout out to that team. There was a team, they were out of Georgia, like 40 minutes outside of Atlanta. I can't think of their name right now. I
Mhm.
think they're D2. But it was crazy to see how they had no prior understanding of what the coaches was gonna have them doing, right? I mean,
Mhm.
obviously they know basketball or whatever, but these coaches are teaching them drills on the fly.
Mhm.
Like they didn't mail them in, like, hey, this is what this coach gonna be talking about. This is what this coach gonna be talking about. No preparation.
Now,
They
how did
just
they do?
they did well. They did
Okay.
well. I mean, obviously, the first couple times you can see some of the coaches' patience was shown because they were like, "Hey, you gotta listen first.
Right.
Listen to me first. Understand. Get in
Right.
3 lines. You gonna pass it there, and we gonna go, man." So, but the first time around, they had no idea who this coach
What they were
was
doing.
or what they was
Okay.
talking about. So it was great. It was good to see. It was good to be with them, man. It was a good time, man. I really enjoyed myself, man.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up,
And
man.
you know, it made
That sound exciting, man. That sound like fun, bro. I ain't gonna hold
yeah, man. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be ready.
you. Yeah,
Out
I
there,
no doubt. I got
you
no
out
doubt.
there, you need a coach. Holla at your boy. I'm gonna be ready. Now, I
Right.
even said, man, I might be too much and I might have to dial it back because I had
So
so
much
much
info.
information, bro,
Yeah.
that and like I haven't put nothing into practice. Everything right now is just on the paper. And you know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at film, I'm going back every time I watch.
Yeah, you
And
studying.
so people look at my Instagram and I do a lot of reactions, but most of my reactions is basketball stuff because
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh man, this is tight. Oh, that's a foul. Oh, that's travel. You know what I mean? I'm just studying up, but
No doubt, no doubt. That's what's
yeah.
up, man.
Yo,
Well, what we
I
got?
do want to ask you this, bro.
What's up? What's up? Because I know we got to get
I
to the guests, man. I know we got
Yeah,
to
we're gonna get to the
real,
guests. We're gonna get to the
real quick.
guests.
What's happening? What happened?
What's up with the VA? I sent you
Uh huh.
I don't know if you seen it. The TikTok I sent you. The VA wants to do a different type of colonoscopy.
Okay.
What they would like us to do
Mm-hmm.
is poop,
Mm-hmm.
get a Doppler,
Mm-hmm.
chop it up, put
Mm.
it in a tube, and send it to them.
Okay.
Are you doing that?
Can
Would
I
you
tell
do that?
can can I
Would you
tell you
do that?
something? Can I tell you something? I
Go ahead,
already
tell
did it.
me.
I sent mine in last night.
Oh no, PJ!
You got to. That you got to. Listen, when they send it to you, they are going to call your phone. They are going to send you letters and be like, we sent it. It need to be sent back. You need to go ahead and do the test. You need to go ahead and do it.
Oh
Send it back.
my God, are you serious?
Bro, listen. There's one thing I don't play with, and it's health. Okay. And I don't mess around with the doctor. And something like that at our age is very, 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 very important to get. Okay. So I've already had one before because of that when I had my stomach issues,
Yeah,
when I
yeah,
had my
yeah,
stomach surgery.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I had to get one before that, but I always keep and I had the real one that time. So let's just move on past that one. And now this one is better than the real one. I'll tell you that. So
Bro,
you tell me, would you rather handle it on your own or would you rather have an assistant? Let's just put it like
listen,
that.
listen. Here we go. Pause. Don't push play. Put me to sleep and go get it yourself, dog.
I'm weak. They're not gonna do that. You're not going to sleep because it's too much stuff that you have to do, sir. You have to cooperate.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
You have to
yeah.
cooperate when you have that assistance. At least when they send it to you at home, They give you a whole little kit. You can do what you got to do, and then you can go and send it in. It's not what you think. It's not crazy. It's not like off the wall. Nobody's telling you to go take a crap on your bathroom floor and sift through the. No, it's very simple, and you don't have to. It's cut and dry. Boop, doop, boop, boop. You don't have to touch nothing, man. Like nothing comes near you. It's if you have kids, you won't have a problem with it. Put it like that. If you ever change a diaper, you'll never have a problem. Hold
on. My question is though, like I thought the colonoscopy other than you got to drink the what's it called? The who?
The dye. It's essentially like dye.
You gotta drink the dye. You gotta flush all your system out with the Jones. So you on the toilet for a couple hours before whatever doing your thing. But I thought you go to sleep, and they go up in there.
Nah, bro. Nah. Ain't no sleeping. Ain't no sleeping on this train. You gotta turn to the side. You gotta lift.
No.
You gotta.
No, I could have swore you go to sleep.
Nah, you gotta listen. I'm gonna tell you. I've had it. Listen, Jack. I have had it. I've done it both ways. I do not play about my health. and we lost my father-in-law to cancer, so my wife does not play about my health either. So not only were the VA on me about sending it back in, she was too. So because if we would have caught everything, you know what I mean, it probably would have been better. But that's the thing, and that's the thing with any of these health issues, you have to catch them first and early, and then you can deal with them. You know what I'm saying? You have a chance to fight. If you just ignore this stuff and you just let time slip by and just keep going on with your life, then that might not be the case for too much longer if you let stuff just build up. So you got to catch this stuff. You got to go to the doctor. You got to be important and be serious about your health.
Wow. Dang.
So don't be afraid.
Woo, bruh. All right.
Listen, I'm going to tell you, you better do that. Like you better do that. That's what it's going to be like if you get that assistance. Let me tell you, that is not the fun one. None of them fun, but that ain't it.
Bruh, dog, I could have swore you go to sleep. Okay, so that changed the game because I didn't know that you fully awake getting the assistance.
Yeah. What you think? This is a solo effort?
I thought you take a little nap.
That's a duet, my brother. That's a duet, my brother.
No, dog.
That's a
I
duet.
Thought that was
okay. No, sir. That's not a procedure. That's a duet. That's an in and out. That's outpatient, my brother. Ain't no sleeping on that train.
No sleep on this train.
You're gonna walk in pimping, but you're gonna walk out limping, my brother.
Oh my God. That brings us to our sponsor.
Right. So get you some W so you can get through the procedure, man. You got your focus, get you a little bit of energy. Yes.
W Energy. Thank you for sponsoring
the Redeployment Podcast, man, and Black Money Media as a whole, man. That's our partner, man. That's our energy drink partner. And you can actually get 10% off any order or your full order just by typing in PG the Hustler at the end. Get 10. You know what I'm saying? And
all right. Then we got merch out here. Go to blackmoneymedia.live or medialive.com. Hit in the collections, hit in the Redeployment Podcast. We got t-shirts, we got sweaters, we got hats, beanies. We got beanies. Come on, redeploy with us. We got all kinds of stuff. Redeploy with us.
And if y'all want to see some stuff, if y'all want some stuff in there, let us know, man. Let us know, and we will definitely see to it that we, you know what I mean, get everything situated and get some stuff up there, some merch for y'all. And we actually have some stuff that we're going to discuss it, and we'll be coming to y'all next week because we're gonna be giving out some stuff. We already have been talking about it, so we're gonna be giving all of our faithful listeners some things, some nice little packages, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So today we have a guest. This is one of my former troops, airmen back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Met him at Herbert Field. So y'all know where my travels was with Herbert Field. Because in Turkey and Japan, a little bit wild. Got to Herbert Field, Florida, became an NCO, and then start getting airmen underneath me to bring them through. And so this is my good boy right here, Jalen. He actually is also a producer. He's an entrepreneur. He's a project manager. He's everything. So want to welcome Jalen to the show. What's going on, Jalen?
Yo. How y'all doing?
Well, good, man.
Doing?
First thing we want to know, like, just straight up, is why did you join the military? So before I do that, I gotta throw you out the plane. Let me see. Here we go. Bam! This is you. This is the first drop. Get him up out of there. Tell me, please, inform us all. Why did you join the military? What was the situation surrounding it? I know you're from Michigan, so like, just give us the once over.
So I decided to join at 17 because my mama told me, it's like, either you going to college or the military. And I was like, well, I don't feel like going to college right now, so I guess I'll try this military thing out. So when it came to my high school at the time, my recruiter got me because I had did a bunch of pull-ups, and he was like, hey, how you feel about special forces? I was like, I mean, not really, that ain't me, but at the same time, I did want to travel the world because he did get me on that, and he was like, yeah, bro, you get to travel the world for free on the military's dime and all this stuff. And I was like, man, that sounds good. So then I literally signed up with him, and then I came home and told my mom, I was like, yeah, I'm going to the military, and she started crying.
Oh no. She really wanted college, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh yeah, she did.
Wanted you to do college.
I mean, for real, she got that at the end of the day because I did end up going and getting my degree at the end of the day for her. So I was like, that's for you, mama. And so, but at the end of the day, I feel like the military was the right choice for me because it did teach me a lot of things I feel like college probably wouldn't have taught me. You know, I feel like if I went to college straight away out of high school, it would have been like me partying and just chilling. But me going to the military, I was able to pick up actual leadership skills at the age of 18 that most 18-year-olds through 20-year-olds won't get, you know?
Facts.
Facts. Yeah. Did you end up being able to go to special forces, or would you end up choosing for a job?
So I ended up going into supply logistics and then doing that for a bit. And I loved it because at the end of time, it gave you multiple opportunities to go to different units, which I did end up getting attached to a special forces unit and working with them all the way until the point where I got medically retired.
Oh man. Okay. So medically retired. So what, how many years were you able to complete before you got medically retired?
So I was literally about to re-up at my 6 year. I was at 6 years at that on the dot, which is kind of crazy.
Wow. Yep. But medical retirement, so that means you're good, right? Or how does that work? If for the people who don't know, like,
right, I was gonna say, explain that.
Disability.
That's the new one we've had.
Where are we at with it?
So me currently, I'm at 80% disability, which I would have, obviously we all want to aim for 100%. But with my conditions of, so I ended up diabetic. Basically, I came down with some type of sickness that they still to this day don't know what happened to me, but it ended up shutting my whole body down at that point to where now it made me diabetic, which then at that point made me non-deployable. And we were at that time during General Mattis where we had the deployer get out. So doing that, since I was non-deployable at that point, they had, they were like, well, we're going to medically retire you at that. So they put me at 80%, which I'm not mad about it because at the end of the day, it's paying my bills, and then I'm still able to work a job and still get paid on top of that,
Right.
Wow. So you just randomly came down with like a sickness or something, and then
Literally shut
you
my body down.
developed diabetes.
That's how it
Yep,
happens
literally.
sometimes when your pancreas. That's what happened to me when your pancreas stops working. That it stops making the insulin that you know what I
Yep.
mean. That helps you like go. That that helps you.
Yeah.
That
Wow,
yeah. That break,
bro, I'm
insulin breaks the food down, the sugar and the starches and stuff in the food and stuff. I know he know because he done been through all the health and the classes, the same ones I done
Yep.
been because I'm diabetic too.
yeah.
Same thing happened to me,
Yep.
except the doctor gave me a pill that I was allergic to.
Oh
Oh
dang,
wow.
hmm So it's almost
dang.
the same kind of thing, but that yours
So
is so
was
crazy because you didn't know what happened. It just
Nah,
came
so for
over
your
literally.
you.
6 years, was you was at Herbert the whole time?
Yep, literally. I mean, granted, minus the TDYs and all that. So like,
Yeah.
but at that, yeah, Herbert was my main one.
Wow.
How many TDYs were you able to complete before it happened?
I think once I went to SF, literally, I think I was when I got out, I was at number 10.
Nice. Yeah, nice.
Dang.
Yep.
Yeah, you was out there, man.
Yeah, you was out there. You
That was
definitely got to travel, boy.
that was the perks of honestly working at that unit too, working at the group level slash, so group slash wing. So we had to go out to our different units like the 2-4, the 2-6, the 2-1, the 3-2-1, 1-2-3, the 1-2-5, So
Wow.
had all those units we had to go out there and inspect constantly. Like even you remember Major, like my main
Yeah,
lead was a civilian GS-12.
yeah.
So
Was so when you was doing going out to those units, was you inspecting the supply folks or you was inspecting the SL folks?
So it literally went into both fields to the point where I was you guys know CADM at that point, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yep. Yep.
Like so I was doing CADM, vehicle maintenance, supply, logistics, radio. Literally it was able to kind of expand my horizon in the military to the point where I was learning jobs that I didn't even go to tech school for and I had to kind of learn on the fly.
Nice. I was gonna say you went
Man.
everywhere, bro.
Man.
Low key.
Man.
Low
That was
key.
dope. That was dope.
So
I
so
actually I
Jalen
had
was
it
one
I
of
had a
one of the ones like you give him a task, man, he'll take a couple guys to go out and do it. He did a stint with me when we was working in like Mobags, which was
yep.
crazy. He did a stint with me working in the warehouse. Uh, we was just kind of talking off camera about one of our I won't say his name, but one of our
Yeah.
good friends. I PJ, I think I told you this story. He was
Mhm.
on swing shift, so that's like the 3 to 11, and it was Florida in the summertime, so it was hot, even at the evening hours, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
Man, he took his top off, which is okay, but then he took the brown shirt off. He's like, nah.
Yep.
Then he took the A shirt off. He in
Yep.
there putting away parts in his bare chest, man.
Yeah, we
Then
did.
the
We did talk about that on the episode.
yeah, did
Yeah.
the captain walk past out of all the people to walk past? The
Yes.
captain walked past trying to go
Oh
home,
yeah,
and he
it was the
seen he
captain.
seen him backed up. Look, seen him again. Went straight into the office where my NCO was. And no, we got them together, but then the next morning, I gotta take that NCO off the shift, man. So
Yep.
Mhm.
she wasn't too happy with me. But yeah, we had some crazy times, man. Uh Jay, tell us what was one of your fondest memories about working there, man?
Honestly, but I was gonna bring up the limit with you being our limousine driver
Oh
because honestly,
yeah.
as a leader, I'm gonna be real. That's like honestly me being 30 now and looking back at that, that is like one of the dopest things throughout my career that I experienced from a leader at that point.
Nice.
So it's like the fact that you even offered to do that for is like that stuck with me, bro. To the point where I
Yeah.
tell people, I'm like, yeah, bro, one of my tech sergeants, he had a whole limousine crew. Like he set up, bro. He picked us up and everything. He took us around the whole town, bro. And he was chill with it, bro. So it's like, as a leader, like I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Like you were one of the people I do model myself as after when I do get new like I call them troops to this day still because it's just
Yeah,
stuck
yeah,
in my
yeah.
head. But you know, when I get new associates, new troops, new anybody under me, like I do look at you as one of those people that kind of helped me out during that time to discover myself as a leader, you know?
Nice.
Man, that's dope. So what
Nice.
he talking about? So if y'all know me, y'all know I keep 7 different side hustles. So
Right?
PG the hustler, Jack's also the hustler.
Oh
One of
yeah.
my side hustles was I used to drive limousines because I just seen a limousine drive past, called the number. I'm like, yo, can I get down with that? They like, yeah, come on down. Signed up. Came home, said, hey, wifey, I'm driving limousines now. So they'll put me on weekends or they'll ask me for my availability. And I told a couple of the airmen that I did. It was one of the young ladies' birthdays. So they actually got my information for my boss and they booked my night, my limo for their trip. Now,
Nice.
only a couple of them knew that I was going to be the driver. So they all, I think it was like 6 or 8 of them. I
Uh-huh.
pull up, I jump out with the suit and the hat and all that. I'm like, welcome to your ride. I'm talking faces went white, like, oh my God,
That's
my
funny.
NCO is driving a limo. And so, but then I was like, nah, I ain't got no stripes on. Y'all do your thing, man. You know, just keep me legal. Don't tear nothing up. This limo
Right.
is y'all, and you tell me where y'all want to go, man.
That's
I
what's up.
drove them, fam, like down to Destin. We going through the strip. They hanging out. You know, I took to a couple of clubs. This is some like club hopping, man.
Right.
They were
Nice.
like thrilled, man. And I think I gave them the ride for like 5 hours.
Honestly, yeah, it
Nice.
was a nice deal. I like I said, dude, I appreciate that. Like that
And
was
then
definitely a
like
good time.
drop them back off because I had to drive. It was funny because I had to pick them up at the dorms. So
Mm.
they like, so I'm coming through the gate guard. He asking for IDs. I'm like, hold on. So I scooted all the way up so they could get the IDs in the back. So he was like, what the heck? Nobody
Wow.
comes in here in a limo that's able just to give your ID and go straight through. So yeah,
Right.
that was good. Cause for me, and he would never say this, but I was hard on him. Like during work, like dog, we're gonna get it done. You know, my life on the line, y'all neck on the line. We gotta get it done. So I remember a time where they love to go get food and then come back after an hour and eat their food.
Yes.
No. Y'all had an hour, eat your food, and then come to work. You're
I
not gonna
remember
bring
that.
it back here and then eat.
Yeah, I
So
remember that.
Hey, LBC, what's
so
happening?
there was a couple of times I had to get with them, but I was tough on them, but I'm glad to hear like it actually worked out.
That
Yeah, that was cool.
honestly, I'm gonna be real. Like literally, at that time, looking at it as an airman and all that, you don't understand it, but until you get into that position, and you're just like, okay, now I know why he was on my head about that. Because
Yeah.
now, when it happened to me, I'm like, hey, bro, we got stuff to do, bro. What you
Yeah,
doing? You know,
You doing what he want. See, now it's
like y'all
different.
had
Now it's different when
y'all
you out because you don't
literally
want
had
nobody messing with that check.
right?
yeah, y'all had a
Exactly.
whole hour, bro. Like a
Yep.
whole hour. Like then to come back and eat food, man, them mugs was like sneaking
Oh
to
yeah,
the
that's
like,
that's. I think every job do that. I think a
nah,
lot of people
man.
do that on a lot of jobs. You know what I'm saying?
I
That's
I
mean,
remember.
that's the move. Go to lunch and come back trying to. We used to do that all the time, man. You know how that
Yep.
is. know how that is. That's just young, and you got to remember too, when you coming in, you getting troops under you. Got 17, 18, 19, 20-year-olds, man. They lunchtime is for kicking it to decompress real quick, man. And then we when we get back to, you know what I mean? Because you know, Jack's hard on us, man. You know, since Sergeant Jack, we gotta decompress, man. Sergeant Jack's running us through the ringer, man.
Bro, I was pressing him, man. I was pressing him, bro.
Hey, bro,
I was pressing
him. Job
already,
too.
It rolls downhill.
Yeah, it do.
We talked about Major. Major bring me in that office and get me together quickly about what they done done. Or I had she's a chief now. She's getting ready to retire. I cannot remember her name, but
Cotter? Was it Cotter?
Cotter bring me in there, get me together. Then we had another one. They see me coming and they like, Sergeant Jacks, come on in here, man. They never went to them directly.
No,
right?
Because they're your troops. You're responsible for them.
So I was like, bro, I gotta, because I'm the same guy, jovial, joking with them, helping them with their work out there. But then when it's time to knuckle down, we all gotta get it done.
That's right.
And so we were at AFSOC. In AFSOC, we are one of the only bases that have AFSOC parts. So you can imagine our warehouse is going all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
So they're young. They don't really understand the pressure it is for like one or two parts of the whole world is sitting on our shelf.
Yeah.
Right. So they come in, they lollygagging around. I'm like, look, man, we gotta
yeah. Yeah.
I remember one time I'm like, all right, and I think Harris remember this too. One time I was like, look, one more mistake, I'm gonna see y'all on Saturday. They and they lollygagged around. Bro, I waited till like Friday at like 7:30. I was 7:30 p.m.
Right.
See y'all tomorrow. Bro, lips poked out, dog. Oh. Then I was like, you know what? Just wear your steel toes. Y'all can wear it.
You gonna get work.
I ain't gonna make y'all get in a uniform, but wear your steel toe boots. Bro,
is that the same crew with the forklift dude?
Oh, Cotton. He talking about Cotton.
No, not Cotton. I know Cotton. I'm talking about the dude.
Oh wait,
the dude who
put the forklift.
No, Cotton was the fourth. Cotton did
that. Was Cotton.
Wait.
Yeah, Sergeant Cotton.
The 10K.
Sergeant Cotton.
That was Cotton.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Yes.
So that's the same crew then.
That's the same crew. We all we all did work exactly together all the time. Mm-hmm. But we're so close. We spent a lot of time together.
Right. I got it.
So where did you go after you got out the military, Jay?
So I actually ended up getting a job offer in Columbus to work at Fort Benning, right? But a young man of me, I had an ex-girlfriend. She wanted to go back to Michigan.
Oh.
Yeah, so came back to Michigan, and then that's when I got into Amazon at that point, because I was like, well, all right, it didn't work out. So then I was like, I need a job, because the Fort Benning opportunity had passed, and they're kind of just like, well, we offered you it before you basically got out, and they, so I went to Amazon, worked my way up there. I was just like, I said it, I was like, I'm not going to be a tier 1 forever. So literally within 6 months, I promoted up. COVID happened. While COVID was happening, I was one of the few people in the warehouse working 60 hours a week.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. Oh, and best believe I did take a week off every 3 weeks, and I was traveling the world. Granted, I was traveling the world during the shutdown because tickets was like $60. I mean, crazy not to take advantage of that.
Hey, look, we gonna find us a way, bro. We gonna find us a way.
Facts.
I was like, $60 tickets. All right, bro. My mom was yelling at me. You need to sit your ass down in the. I was like, Ma, it's $60 tickets. And so I was traveling. Then I had met. So me and my wife currently, we met there. We were just friends for a little bit because we were dating other people at the time. But then we eventually broke up with our people, and then we came together. And then, right there. And then she was like, "Yeah, I want to go to Arizona." I was like, "All right," because happy wife, happy life, right?
Yeah.
So we moved out to Arizona. That's when I got into Amazon corporate. I was able to kind of see how Amazon corporate worked and all that stuff. I can't say some things because, I signed an NDA on some of that stuff.
Yeah. Right on. We respect the NDAs around here.
Right. Yeah, I'll fight Amazon, but I ain't in court. But yeah. So we did that. I learned some good things. I made some contacts within Amazon. Then she was like, "Yeah, I want to go back to Michigan." After like 2 years and buying a house. So I was like, I was trying to push it to 5 years, but she's like, "No, I want to go back now." So, I did what I had to do, got everything, got a job back within Amazon at the learning department at the warehouse in Detroit. I flew her back with my son.
Okay.
And I hooked up my Fusion to a tow trailer, packed the U-Haul, and drove that 3 days across country.
3 days. Yeah, I was about to say that's a 3-day trip.
Arizona to
Michigan.
Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So yeah, I sent her back. I was like, "Yeah, you ain't about to do that. I'm not about to do that with my son." So I was like,
let me guess, you probably only stopped maybe twice, huh?
Yeah.
You probably only stopped maybe twice.
Like, bro, I was not stopping.
Yeah. That's how it is when you
get
it's a 3-day trip. You got to get like maybe a sleep, maybe one night in the hotel or something, or get you a little rest. But other than that, you got to keep pushing.
Nah, I was cheap, bro. I slept in the U-Haul at the rest stop.
You slept in the U-Haul?
I was thugging it, bro. I was thugging it.
Boy, you frugal. You is frugal. I had to find me. Listen, bro. I had to find me. When I drove to California, bro, I had to find me a hotel and stretch out, bro. I could not do that. I could not do it. And you all ain't even got no back seat, bro.
No.
Hey, bro, I stuck my legs across the front. My seat, the driver's seat, I had my pillow behind my head. I literally had my legs on the other seat, and I was knocked out. I was gone.
Wow.
Boy, you a soldier for real. You
on because I'm saying
you still had that mentality because ain't no way I was
the military folks, man. I'm telling you, bro.
I'm stretching out.
We just built different, bro.
Again,
we were in the Air Force. I can't imagine if we was in the Army, we'd have been outside sleeping under the truck.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm definitely with you. I'm definitely built different. But Jax, you gonna learn. You just a year out. When you ain't got to do this crap, you ain't got to do this. You could be when you gotta be comfortable, when it's okay to be comfortable, be comfortable.
It's okay.
Like, don't be uncomfortable when you ain't got to. Nobody's forcing you to be uncomfortable anymore, sir. You're good.
I'm gonna be real. My wife, when she found out about that, she yelled at me. She's like, "Why didn't you stop and get a hotel?" I was like, "I ain't trying to spend money. I can sleep in the truck. I'm good." You know.
But that's another thing too, and I know what she got on you too is about safety, and that's something that we don't be worried about either. I know she was on you about sleeping in that truck out there on that rest stop with all the truckers and all that stuff, man. All that, truckers, rest stops is crazy places, my brother.
She was worried because she said she was watching my location the whole time I was driving home, basically just see where I was at, just to see like, hey, I was just. So when I did tell her I was stopping, she was like, "I don't want you to do that anymore." I was like, "Hey, it already happened."
Right? Yeah.
Bro, that's crazy. So what you into now? Because you left Amazon. What you into now?
Oh, so leaving Amazon, I ended up going into getting a role in project management, working at one of my closest friends' construction company. Me and him been friends since third grade.
Nice.
So me going to the project management, he did it more structure out there within the site. So with that, he brought me in, and honestly, within the first 2 weeks now, it's been going smooth. I enjoy it because it gives me the freedom that I want. I literally get to drive, go to these meetings, actually speak. Don't get me wrong, Amazon, and I can say this, Amazon, they did provide a lot for me at the end of the day because they do have good opportunities. Like the benefits is like literally the best benefits you could probably get in the world. Like, tell me anybody like with a $5 copay in there, like
$5 copay is
if you have a
crazy.
copay, if you have a copay.
Woo! Wow.
Yeah, I
Like,
got a pretty
so
good one too. It ain't 5, but
It ain't five. You ain't got to put the
it ain't
5
the
on it.
5. It's about like
like,
some of them is nothing, and then other things like $20, and then
Okay.
it's
exactly.
low. It's
Yeah.
low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got that, like literally, paternal leave. Like, tell me, I mean, I don't know anymore, but like they gave me 8 weeks for my son.
They don't
Oh,
give a
Eight
damn
weeks
about the
paid.
daddies. They don't give a damn about the
Yeah.
daddies. Mama get all of it, but daddy, no.
Yeah.
You
Amazon
get 8
nice
They
for
weeks.
that.
gave
You
y'all
get 8
8
weeks.
weeks.
My
Wow.
wife, she got
That's a
16
lot.
weeks. So
What?
just
That's
me.
nice.
Exactly, bro. Like literally, and then even like accommodation wise, like if the job requires you to work in the office, but like you got an accommodation to work from home, they literally do that. So it's like
Mm.
they do that. Oh, even the stock benefits. They used to give me stock every quarter. So like it has the benefits there. But
Nice.
my thing is with Amazon, it literally it kind of builds complacency sometimes. You feel me?
Yeah.
Mm.
You
Yeah.
and
Wow.
like I got to a point where I was like, this is gonna sound like crazy conspiracy theory. I was like, I gotta get out the matrix at that point. I felt like I was doing the same thing every single day,
Mm-hmm.
not really pursuing my goals that I really wanted to because I was complacent with the check and the stocks. So
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I guess it's time for me to depart. Granted, I've been with the company for 6 years at that point. So we went our separate ways. I went out there. Like I was telling Jax, I'm starting my real estate career up here. So I got the class next week. I'm gonna try to do that full 100%, because
Yes.
at the end of the day, I want to build like a legacy for my kids, to leave behind.
Yeah.
Nice.
Not even for me anymore. It's not even
Yeah.
about me. It's for them.
Nope.
You feel me?
Yep. That's what it's
Yeah.
about.
So
You're right. You're right.
yeah,
Man,
so it's more so.
that's good. That's
Yep.
real good.
Yeah, I like that.
So
That's dope.
I want you to just touch on, so between working for Amazon, doing that, between your time in the military, drop on us 3 major keys to be a successful leader. Give us
I
3
would
major keys on how to be a successful leader.
I would say number one is always earning trust of those people that are under you as well as above
Mm-hmm.
you. Because without trust, how are you a leader? If I can't trust you to cover me or do this, why would I
That's right.
listen to you?
That's
You feel
right.
me?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I would say that's always number one to me. Emotional intelligence at the end of the day is good because it's like you gotta be aware. You can't just have a one track mind when you're dealing with multiple people because not everybody's the same. You know?
Yeah.
Like, and I learned that it's like some people you might have to cater to a little bit more than the others.
Yeah.
But that's up to you as the leader to be able to identify that and go for that. And then
Let
also,
me, before you go to that, I want to tell this quick little story. So, emotional intelligence, I didn't have it. I didn't have it at all, right? I was faking my way through it. One person broke me, right? It was a young lady. I won't say her name, but she came to work. Me and her worked the day shift. So we both are in there at like 6 in the morning, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're getting everything started for the day in the warehouse. She had a cat that apparently had some kind of issue going on. She was like sniffling. You know how people are
yeah,
sniffling, trying to get you to ask them what's wrong. I'm ignoring her because I'm like, bro, I didn't have the emotional intelligence. I'll just say I'm straight ignoring her. Like, I don't want to go through this right now. It is
yep,
6:30 in the morning, bro. So finally, I was like, you know
Won't
what?
give two squirrel farts about her cat.
None. I was like, hey, Airman, such and such, what's wrong? That mug said, it's my cat, and like boo-hoo. And I was just like, oh my God.
Why'd I do that?
I got airmen at PT. I got airmen got stuff going on. I can't let you go right now to take your cat to the place. But I was like, look, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna let people come in, and as people start coming in, I'll release you to go handle your business.
There you
But
go.
right now, I need you to pull it together. Kittens, mittens is gonna be all right. but right now, I need you to bring it in. But yeah, so I just wanted to hit on that, man. Emotional intelligence. Even Chief said it right here. Is a big key to leadership, especially in this day and age.
Yep.
Day and age, that's a huge key. So yeah, I wanted to tell that story. Go ahead.
Not even leadership; it's just regular functionality.
Regular,
days.
Regular, yes.
Well, go ahead. Because I know you got to get home, man. We don't want your wife calling you while we on the show.
You good? Hey, I already texted her. We're good.
Okay,
good.
I'm about to say, get home to the missus, get home to the queen, man.
And what's your last one?
Number 3, accountability. Always got to be accountable. Everything you do, your actions, no matter where you do it. Literally, I used to preach. Granted, this might sound corny, but one thing: integrity first. I used to say that to my people all the time.
That's what we. That's what you mean. That's what we drummed. That's what's drummed into us from the first day we get there.
Exactly.
But I tell that to my son. I told that to my son 2 days ago, bro.
Integrity first.
I told my son that 2 days ago, bro.
He said integrity first.
What you mean? That never leaves.
Sir.
Integrity first, baby.
That's literally one thing I learned in Air Force that I can say stuck in my head. Integrity first, because you always, bro, act the way you're gonna act if you like your senior leadership was right there. Just because I'm not right there right now doesn't mean you can act any other type of way. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't know who's always watching. I always tell my people that you don't know who's watching. And trust me, I get calls, bro, especially at Amazon. I would get messages. Your trainer's doing this. And so I ask them, why did that happen? Why aren't we acting like we act when I'm in front of you, you know?
Yeah.
Like I'm not about to yell at you, but at the end of the day, I want you to understand why your actions are wrong. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because it's like we gotta all, especially at being like at Amazon, being a learning department, you're literally your core, like the set standard because they come to you first.
Yeah.
Like my department, they hit us first before anything. So their first impression of Amazon is us. You know? So
yeah, that's at that good, time, man.
Yeah. Like I said, I learned a few things from y'all.
Yeah, man. And I'm so happy to hear that I wasn't too crazy. I'm glad that you was actually getting the wisdom I was dropping. I had to be tough, but
hey,
you know, but see, I was tough on y'all, but I was the kind of leader like ain't nobody else gonna be tough on y'all. Like
exactly.
No, you let me know, I'll deal with them. You don't deal with them, right? And then at the same time, you know, I'm able to reward, give people time off, and drive folks around in limos and what have you. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said,
but I wanted to hit to these, man. Let's talk about your crew back in the day, man.
Oh, yeah.
The crew was crazy back in the day. These guys man, they kept us going. This is on the beach, I want to say.
Yep, we were actually in Destin for Quaylar's birthday, the guy that's kneeling down under me.
Okay.
With the hat back. Yeah, we were out there for his birthday, and you know, that was me, Parker, Jalen Curry, we got Gamble, Shoemaker, Livingston right there. Quaylar. Yeah, we had the boys out there. Yeah. That was my crew.
The boys, man. You still talk to any of these guys?
Oh yeah, I talked to Quaylar. I talked to Rector right there. Rector. I talked to Curry. Me and Curry, because Curry listens to my music occasionally when I send it to him. All that stuff. He'll be like, "Hey, bro, I like that," or he'll tell me the truth. I don't like that. So
Yeah,
it's like I would say I talk to more my military people than I do regular people or
yeah, yeah,
regular
yeah, yeah,
civilian
yeah.
people.
Yeah.
So
And this picture right here, Jalen sent to me, was talking about it earlier. Rest in peace to my boy to the far left,
yep.
Russell. Russell was my first experience with somebody committing suicide. There's one of my
You have to
airmen.
say unaliving or taking
Oh,
their own
one
life.
of yeah, unalive, and I'm sorry, I
You
don't
gotta
know
bleep
all the
that word.
vernacular, but yeah, he is no longer with us. He this is one that it always, you talk about emotional intelligence, right? I talked about I didn't have it. However, I did like talk to my folks, and I reached out to my folks, and I always call folks and text folks, and just be, when I'm around, just try to be in everybody's business, see what everybody got going on. And I felt like I did my best. But there's also that time where you don't know what nobody's going through, especially if they don't voice it. So yeah, they found him in the room, and he was gone.
Yep.
And I was the first one of the first NCOs to respond to the scene. And only thing I could do, man, is just hug the airman, man. That was it. Cause it's one of them things nobody understands. Like, we could get it, but we don't understand. So
Yep.
yeah, so that was a rough time for us during that time, but we made it through. We made it through. And
Yep.
we could be available for everybody else. And you know, yeah, that was a tough time.
Right.
I'm gonna be real. That definitely taught me some things. Because not only that, we dealt with it at my unit, outside of LRS at that point too.
Yeah,
And then even outside in the civilian world, talking to associates when I was at Amazon, I had an incident where associate felt comfortable enough to talk to me about it, and just me thinking about on what I had experienced already, I was able to help that person. You feel me?
yeah,
So I definitely learned things, and even with y'all all being there in the day room for us, all that, I know I was bawling like a baby at that point.
yeah,
So it's like I do appreciate that, and because it's just like the way when I got the call, I was half asleep, and my roommate that I live with off base told me, you know.
yeah,
So it's kind of like, yeah, nah, just the things you, Sergeant or Mr. Hines or Major Hines did, Kevin
yeah,
or Sergeant Dustin, just the things y'all did, y'all were literally like, I would say my favorite group of bosses that I've had in my life, low key. I would be
and
real.
and we was the toughest too.
Y'all
We
really
was
were. Yep.
because
That's the crazy
Dustin,
thing.
hey, Dustin would get with us. All
Yep.
of us. He had me lined up, and I'm only one under you, dog. Don't why I'm getting yelled at too. He give us
Yep.
all, lined us all up, and give us the business.
Yep.
That's
Literally.
funny.
So yes, sir. And then we had, this is I guess you got promoted here,
Okay. Yeah. So on the
or
right,
ALS.
yep, that was the ALS graduation. I know my ribbon rack little naked over there,
Nah, you know what
but
I'm saying.
uh, nah, but that actually was after I had recovered from the hospital, like
Oh
after I got shut down.
wow.
Yeah, that's why I look like I ain't got no eyebrows and my hair growing back.
Oh wow. Now, how
Yeah,
long was
so
you down in the hospital?
I was in the hospital for about 2 months. It happened. So crazy story is I literally went back to. I didn't even put myself in the hospital. I went to my unit, and then my civilian charge, Mr. Jeff Shango, shout out to him if anybody know him. But anyways, he looked at me. He was like, what the F is wrong with you? Because he was, he's kind of hard, eh? I was like, nothing, bro. He's like, you look like shit. We're taking you to Eglin. So then they put me into the truck, and they towed me over to Eglin. And then when I got to Eglin, I literally did a little X-ray and all that. I was still sitting in the waiting room, And the next thing you know, they coming out with a gurney and all this stuff. And there's people in the waiting room. I was like, oh, yeah. It's like, he grabbed me, put me on the gurney, took me back to the room, started hooking me up with IVs and stuff. I was like, yo, what's wrong? It's like, your body's shutting down. How do you not know?
Yeah.
I was just like,
Wow.
I don't know, bro. I'm chilling. You know, it was crazy.
Hey, and that's his demeanor too, bro. Like, you wouldn't know if he happy or sad. He just be like, nah, I'm just chilling. What's going on? Nah, I'm just chilling,
bro.
Like, his whole body is shut down. Nah, man, just chilling. Yeah, you about to be chilling if you don't get in this gurney.
Yeah,
it was crazy. It's crazy because they were like, honestly, I was also in great shape at that time. They were like, if you were anybody else in like horrible shape, you probably would have been dead right now. I was like, oh, so my body literally saved me at this point. Even though it was shutting down, it was saving me.
Yeah, it was fighting. It was still fighting.
Yep. Like, I felt like I was just sick, to be honest. It felt like a flu. So I'm like, I'm good. So, but yeah. Yep.
I'm telling you, gotta take that health serious.
Yeah, 100%. Honestly, everybody listening, take your health. I know dudes don't like to go to the doctors, but go to the doctors.
Man, bro, look, I know we talked about the package, bro. When they send me that joint, I'm not gonna be excited to do that, bro.
Hey, nobody, you don't have to be. Just go ahead and do it. That's it. You don't gotta be excited. It ain't gotta be an event.
Bro, what? Chopping that mug up. Like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Quarter key for him.
No, you ain't gotta chop it up. You do. See, you putting a lot on it. That's what it is. You letting your brain mess with you. You letting your head mess with you.
So
nah, you just gotta. Hey, you ever bake the cake?
Yeah.
Check the cake. See if it's done.
Oh, no. You a monster.
Go ahead. Check. See if the middle of that cake. That cake ain't moist. See if the middle of that cake moist, man. Little chocolate cake, man.
Stop.
Come on, man. Little chocolate cake, man.
Man, get PG hush. All right, you got your kid here, man. Teaching him how to get the scooter.
Yep. I'm gonna be real. Having a son is like the best thing I could have did in my life, but at the same time, that man is literally me.
Yeah.
And I now understand what my mom went through.
Hey,
but
you don't seem like you was that bad, man. You wasn't no bad kid.
See, so the thing is, it wasn't that I was a bad kid. Like, so my background by my parents, they were both DPD, Detroit Police Department cops.
Okay.
My mom's, she still is. She's a sergeant down there. My stepdad retired and went to Oakland County. That's like out in the suburbs, kind of. He became a sheriff.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yep. So it wasn't that I was getting into like trouble, but the friends that I kept around and like me in school, you know, it was kind of like I was a good kid that was also occasionally bad, you know?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I would just say, like, even when I went to basic, I'm gonna be real with y'all. When the drill structures, MTIs was yelling at us, it didn't faze me because I dealt with that for 18 years of my life, you know?
Oh.
Especially when
moms used to get with you.
I'm gonna be real. Like, I'm grateful she was like that because at the end of the day, I feel like it prepared me for, you know, modern day life. You know, even going into the military at 18, I felt like I was always mature than my actual age because just having to grow up and my mom, like, I'm gonna be real, she kept it cold with me. Like, she would show me things like, yo, if you go down that road, this can be you. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I always respected her for actually showing that and never shying away, trying to protect me, because at the end of the day, I believe, granted, it's some things you probably shouldn't show kids and all that stuff and all that, I mean, you know, but at the same time, keeping it real with them and not trying to sugarcoat things. And I'm not telling anybody to be how to be a parent, but just the way I look at things and how I was raised, I feel like it was an ideal way. You feel me?
Yeah, I do.
That's what's up. I definitely feel you.
That's what's up. Yeah, man. So I know we get ready to wrap up. I need you to talk about why you got into music, what you got coming up for the music, and then tell people how they can find you, how they can get involved with you. This is your time to let the world know.
All right. So I got into music during COVID.
Hold on. Wrong one. I messed up. I'm going crazy here. There we go.
All right.
Bam,
I got into music. I got into music during COVID because you remember I was still working because I was technically an essential employee at Amazon.
Okay.
I literally, without doing anything else, I literally pulled up YouTube and was like, I want to learn how to produce. I found some dude in New Zealand that had YouTube videos and teaching how to produce. I paid $1,000 for my DAW, like where I work and produce out of. I sat there for a good month, got into it, realized I was pretty good at it because, my favorite producer, at the time before I knew what a producer was, my favorite musician was Timbaland, Justin Timberlake, all that stuff, those type of beats, and I always felt like the production on those were very strong. So that kind of inspired me to it. I worked on my craft for about a good year, got dope at it, and then I released you can find me on Instagram at ArcherX Beats, SoundCloud, ArcherX Beats, Spotify, ArcherX Beats, Apple Music, ArcherX Beats, every single platform, ArcherX Beats. That's my production side. My rap side is Dutchy Antidote. Don't ask me why I came up with that. It just stuck to me. It just stuck to me. That's my rap persona. It's not your like nowadays rap. It's chill. Kind of reminds you of like 2009 or 2010 Wiz Khalifa. Like I ain't talking about nothing crazy. Talking about chilling, living life, getting money, all that stuff. But with a different flow to it, just to try to bring something new or old back to music that we're missing nowadays. That I feel like it. I feel like music don't really have, not all music, but it just feels kind of like commercialized to me. And I feel like we need to get back to that like chill, laid back, like Larry June type, all that stuff type music, like I don't need to hear like drill music 24/7. I personally don't think that needs to be popping, like, because that's not promoting anything good for our culture, for anybody at the end of the day. Like, bro, like, let's actually listen to lyrics that mean something, and I know I'm like one of the few that might say that, but at the end of the day, it's like, if I can learn something from the lyrics rather than hear you say, "Oh, I'm about to slide," it's like, bro, you feel me?
Yeah, you'll be surprised, bro. You'll be surprised how many people are like really wanting that music and wanting that type of like those type of bars and those type of lyrics back. And it's the thing, it ain't really never went nowhere. It's just not being publicized. These people still out here, they ain't never went nowhere. Some of your favorite artists that always been cool, they just put their stuff out independently on their own thing. They ain't part of the big machine and they not in everybody's faces. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it's people, because y'all from Detroit, y'all know Bodie just released like 6 albums this year. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? To me, he one of the coldest in Detroit. You know what I mean? And even though like his life is like, it's he talking about his life, but it's geared toward the street, but it's so witty, it's so nice. Like it's not just it's not the same. Like it's not like everybody like the drill. Like, cause I'm with you on that too, Jay. Like I'm with you. I don't even my music. When you hear my music too, like I don't know if you checked it out, if you've been checking the podcast, but if you check my music out, my music ain't like that either. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I say you'd be surprised on the people, like on how many people love that music, like love that cool music, that chill music. Cause I talk about everyday stuff. Like Just Cruising is literally talking about people working, people at work and smoking weed on your break. That's what it's about. and if the boss getting on your nerves, man, just cruise, just roll, just what do we do when we relax? Sometimes we just get in the car and we just roll, we just cruise.
You should be chilling.
Like because I like cars, I like music, like so I've built cars and had dunks and stuff like that. So it's like I like to drive. Like if I got a car I love, I'll get in that thing, I'll get in it and I'll just drive. Like especially if if I got a bad day or problems, or if I just want to get away, bro, I just cruise.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's the whole premise. Like everything you do in music, I feel like should be, for one, it's 2 or 3 things that I always address with anybody. For one, there's never an age limit on music. I don't care what genre you on, what kind of genre you in. If you love music and you do the music, do it. It's not an age limit in it because we're not doing this. We're not doing this stuff that the media and the mass public wants to do to us and to our genre. There's no other genre where they say, "Oh, that nigga 60, he out of here. We ain't listening to him." No,
Right.
that's
Right.
your most celebrated artists are the
Yeah,
old school
for
artists.
sure.
Everybody in any other genre of music, the age is the most celebrated. The people that are the oldest are the most celebrated. Like, but rap and but black culture. We don't even do that with our R&B people a lot of times. Like, you know what I'm saying? The older people do, but now when you hear like the young people don't listen to R&B.
They don't.
When they do, they take the Fantasia song and turn it into a sliding song, and that's the kind of R&B.
But I'm turning into a Jersey mix.
Yeah, like so. But you'd be surprised that there's so many people out there that I see memes about it and everything. People that love the music, the kind of music we do like, and the kind of stuff that we like, and it's big. It's us out there. It's just all on our own platforms, and we got to push it ourselves. Like. So,
man, the one thing that resonated with me, PG, and I think that'll work for you too, Jay, is PG talked about making music for him that people can enjoy if they want, but at the end of the day, you're doing this for me. Like, I do this podcast for me. If it gets 1,000 likes, cool. If not, I just enjoy getting on here, talking shop, military stuff, with my guys, with the veterans. I love getting their stories out. Like, people need to hear your story. Somebody from Detroit with parents that was in the PD is contemplating coming in the military or not. Now you can tell them it worked. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? Right. So that's what I like. So as long as you producing and you're doing your thing, and it's your way of blowing some steam off, man, keep doing it, bro.
Yep. Of course, it's therapy, man. It's therapy.
Yeah,
like,
it really
is. Like that's what I use it for, and that's what Jax was getting at, because that's the conversation we had. And I tell him that's parts of my therapy. You know what I'm saying? Is the music and the writing and stuff like that. Because I'm a big writer when it comes to music, but I'm not finna write you no love letter. I'm not finna write
exactly.
You know what I'm saying, or sit down and write an essay. I'm not finna write, you know what I'm saying, even in school, like when I was in college, like, you know what I'm saying, and stuff. I was not a big essay writer. How many you gotta be? 4 paragraphs? Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Everyone it gotta be how many pages? Okay. How many pages how many paragraphs in the page? Okay. I was not going over the extra. I'm right to the point. Boom, bam, bam. Yep. All the information's in there. What you need. I'm not doing no extras with that.
Yep.
But with the music, I can write all day. Like, I can sit down.
Yep.
And I write all day in my head, like when I'm just moving, like I'll just bars just fall out the sky with me, man. Like some of my dopest bars, like I done forgot. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, man.
Hey, make sure you write down everything. That's what I learned. You write down. You got the notes on your phone, man.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I'm not bro. I'm still old school. I got my look.
You got tablets, bro.
He got the pad. He got the pad.
I got my composition
that
pad,
dude got
bro.
The tablet.
He got the pad.
I got my composition pad, bro.
Snap.
He got the pad.
I don't fuck around. You see the pen in there, bro. I don't mess around. I'm old school. I go in the booth like that still to this day. I don't play around.
Nah, bro. I know people that do still to this. My cousin rap. We literally sat down for a recording session, bro. He was literally had the same notebook.
Yeah. I always use that notebook. Yep. I love that notebook, bro. Like, that's one of my favorite tools.
Yeah.
I've written my LLC. I written this down. I written my LLC 10 years ago, 12 years ago, before we even had a company. I read an LLC in one of these books. I wrote everything down in this book, and all that came to pass, bro. I'll never not use these books, bro.
That's how you learn. No, I'll give you that, though. That's how some people learn. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, and I respect that, because it's like you just gotta have some. Hey, like me, I use notes on my phone. You know, I got like 50,000 notes now just ever since I started rapping. I'm just like,
phone getting full, getting packed.
Right? Hey, you need a new daddy. You need more memory or more space. I'm like, oh, bro, come on.
Hey, that's why I love Band Lab so much. I don't know if you hip to Band Lab. I love
yep.
Band Lab so much. Like it's literally a studio in your pocket. Like if we would have had Band Lab 20 years ago, because I've been rapping for like 20 years, bro. Like it'd have been game over if we'd had Band like. But I'd have figured out how to tweak the studio, like because I don't use the studio part. But as far as like the music and the writing, how you can switch back, you actually listen to your thing and then just write your whole song on there. Then you can collab with somebody. They can see everything, the chorus, everything. They can write. Because me and my wife do music together too. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
that's dope.
She writes and she got some cold music finna come out. Y'all, man, I'm on her neck right now about her stuff. She asking about another beat, and I'm like, yo, no, release this album. Like, let this album come out. Wow. I'm not buying you no more beats until this album come out. You hear that, love? I'm not buying you no more beats until this album come out. No more.
On the show, bro.
On the show, right here, right now, on blast. On the show.
No more beats.
I got to put. We got to bring that. We got. You know how we get with that discipline, man. We got
right.
She part of the company. She part of Black Money Media. Like that's she's slated to be our first like official artist. Like I have music released, but I never pushed mine. I have a rollout for her.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I really have a rollout plan for her. Like I'm just waiting on her to finish these tracks. We got like 2 or 3 tracks to get done.
Man, hey, we gotta get that money.
Yeah, hey, and I'm gonna get your stuff too, man, because I would like to collab with you, man, and do because I'm always writing, bro, man. We could do a whole tape together, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just send me some beats. I'm with it, bro. Like I'm with it.
All right. Hey, all right.
Making connections on the cast, boy. Oh,
hey.
Always, man.
So before we get out of here, P, I want you to hit.
Hey, W energy, no jitters, all natural, focus and energy that's what they focusing on. Focus and energy. You can tell I haven't had my W today because I ain't got the pitch coming out right like water. I'm actually waiting on my new can, man. It's a new Japanese soda can, a new Japanese soda flavor. I'm gonna bring it to y'all next week because it should be here. And don't forget, PG the Hustler gets you 10% off W at the bottom at the end. And go check out the Redeployment Podcast merch, blackmoneymedialive.com collections, the Redeployment Podcast.
Yo, we need to hear your story. If you are a veteran and you don't mind talking about your story, hit the link. Hit that link right there. It takes you to the QR code for the calendar link and just book yourself, bro. You don't have to know me from Adam. We all got the same type of story. We want your story. We get it on the podcast. We put it on wax and we're in there. So final comments for PG.
Make sure y'all check out Real Game No Gimmick, you know what I'm saying? Real Game No Gimmick podcast, you know what I mean? Y'all can check that out. And check out Ladies Night coming soon. You know what I mean? Always, y'all are already here at the Redeployment Podcast. Make sure y'all go hit PG the Hustler, man, on any DSP. Y'all can check out the music we talking about, and don't forget, I'm sure Jay gonna shout his out, so y'all go check him out, give him a spin. Like, share, like, you know what I mean? Just promote, you know what I mean? Just, hey, we need y'all. You know what I'm saying? If y'all like the music, we need y'all. It don't move without y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying?
We need y'all.
We need y'all. So that's about it for me, man. Everybody else, I'm ready, man. I'm done.
Harris, hit us up. Jay, hit us.
Let them know, Jay.
You follow me anywhere on Instagram, ArcherX Beats or Dutchy Antidote. I got a project coming out soon called Midwest Cowboy, because I wear cowboy boots and I'm from the Midwest. So, hey, like I said, follow me on Instagram, SoundCloud, every platform. I'm out there trying to just get my music out there. I'm sure I'll be back too, so y'all see more of me.
Yeah. You'll be back. Yo, for me, I appreciate Black Money Media for producing this show or bringing this show to y'all. I appreciate the guest, Jay, pulling up, man. And not saying that I was a terrible supervisor. That did my heart good.
You were.
You'll see shorts of that. You will see shorts. Because I want everybody to know.
I know it.
Everybody to know. The shorts when we come out. I was decent as a supervisor. Thanks.
I was gonna say something during the show too, but I ain't want to steal your thunder, man. I ain't want Jay to blow your head up too much. Boy, he was giving it to you during the show. Boy, he said, "Man," I said, "Hey, but you know, me and Jax talk
I
like
almost had a tear come out, boy. I gotta get on you." Yeah, so thanks to our sponsor, W Energy, for sponsoring the show. For me, I am working on trying to get me just a little little podcast joint. I'll probably just jump on live and just talk sports here and there. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Got bowling content coming out. Love the bowl. And then hopefully one day I'm gonna be a coach. So my coaching content will be hitting the streets at some point. So
not no hopefully, one day.
It will.
Right.
One day.
We don't hope for nothing.
Yeah,
we
you're right.
Get what we want.
Yep.
We go get it.
That's right.
And so y'all, I appreciate you. Yo, this show, Jay, this show will be on Spotify next Tuesday. Tuesday, this show will be on Spotify. I'll send y'all the link. So if y'all not on our Spotify, just go to Spotify, hit the Redeployment Podcast. Go check out our old stuff because now we coming with the videos on Spotify now. So we in there. Video. We all the way live.
Hey, my smile was nice.
Yeah. Get them you good. Up. But until next time, folks, I appreciate you. You know, we love you. And what hustle?
It ain't nothing you could do about it.
Nothing you could do about it. Peace.
Peace.